Alright, welcome back to episode 111. I am Brightblade, and this is Let's Play Factorio with Brightblade. Last time we finished putting in the stations up here. Let's see how do I want to say. I put in the coaling station because we had run out of fuel, and we had trains stuck all the way along here and trains stuck all the way along here. So I got the fueling I got the copper station set up here using the copper output up here, since that is actually a copper station technically. And then I just brought a train in down here. Now what we need to do, I'm waiting actually for the other or actually I don't think the other train will come back. I think I got to bring it back myself. We need to set up everything down here. I'm going to see if we can get that other train coming back here. I kind of forgot about that for a second. I've already, I'm getting kind of leery of getting run over by trains. I've had 2 accidents already. So let's see, that's the one at the base. Well, we got the autosave. Bring that back out here to the foundry. What we need is we need the landfill out of that train, because we're going down here. As you can see, my parking area is not complete, and we can't get out of the units here. I'm thinking sometime in the very near future, because if you look at this, it's already creeping out that way. We're going to have to take that out at some point in the very near future. Here comes our train. I love this train. It's got the rocket fuel in it. It just comes flying in here. Oh, excellent. We got almost the entire thing filled. So let's send that back to the base. Oh, that train's in the way technically. Okay. It's not anymore, but... So even though we've got some good amount of trains coming here, we're still getting a little bit of gaps, but it really don't matter if you see when you see the furnace output down here. We're even with all these little gaps and stuff in here, which I don't know if this balancer's just not balancing it well enough or what. Oh, there are a few more left in here. I'm gonna have to grab some more out of the train. I thought I ran up and down every row and I thought I had them all done, but I guess not. I'll do that again. So anyway, I think this was all hooked up before we finished last time, but I put in the station, and obviously I put in the parking area. Now I'm not sure. Let's see. Okay, so that's that right there. So we shouldn't need much more than let's see. We can get away with that. Care about oh shoot, see, that's what I was afraid of, is that we're gonna run out of landfill. I don't care about this yet here. I do care about it, but just not yet. We're gonna run up and get some more landfill. So what we want to do is we want to get this in so we can bring this down below that area. And in fact, we actually have a bunch of trains that are running and they're going all the way over to the other station. I want to actually bring them over here to this station, but I want at least one train filling up here. This is all flowing pretty darn good. I mean, I wish we had everything filled in like a couple of these here are. But I'm gonna grab more of these too, because I think I saw spots that weren't. Yeah, there's a bunch of spots there. I'm going to actually try between episodes to make another couple trips out to modules and bring some more modules out here. I did have to fix this area here to put this exit here, but other than that, nothing's really changed out here. Okay, so let's bring him back in. I don't know how much he has on him. I mean, we've got that thing mining coal like crazy, or not coal, mining ore like crazy, so, or, yeah, something like that. my, you know, this the stone. Um, so we should have plenty of landfill, and in between it actually keeps filling that thing up. So let's see, let's grab like 40 of them, and let's see, we should have our speed search ring coming in here pretty soon. We did call it back, right? No? How do we not do that? Ah, I forgot to hit the button. So here comes one of our iron trains in. Or iron ore, I should say. I've got 4 of them running up to up here. I think what we're going to end up doing is when we get enough landfill, we're going to landfill all the way across here. And then we're going to come down here and put in a T intersection there. So kind of looking forward to that idea. Okay, we were almost full. Nice. Go ahead and head on back over to the base train, please. If it wasn't for the fact that there's not a parking spot for that one, I'd send both of them over there and let one fill up and then fill the other one up. Yeah, it's getting a little thin over here, ain't it? I guess we just gotta get more ore in. How come is that one thin? Like, nothing in there. Oh, because we're not getting any into the second station at all. That's why. That's why everything's looking a little thin. Okay, so these guys obviously found a whole mess load of them that I missed. I must not have had any left when I ran up and down these rows. Okay, there was a few more over here. I thought. Maybe not. Maybe those are the ones we needed. Okay, so that's no big deal. Wow, really? Okay. Right, so that's done there. I did grab the landfill, didn't I? Yes, okay. Alright, so let's just put this straight track away here because we don't need that. Let's just set this to trees only, or trees and rocks only, so we don't take out any track. Okay. Wish they would have started up here, but oh well. Okay, for that, we should be okay. Parking. I think this is the one we're using. Yep. Okay, so that'll give us our level for the parking. And I seriously got to get rid of them on the parking. And I think I just got rid of our deconstruction planner. Okay, so I want to get these guys over here and get all this stuff done. And I'm not sure. I think we can get away with right here. We'll just get this over to like here. Let them place all that in, and then we'll go and use all of this again. Fortunately, we really don't need a whole lot, so. Okay. Now let's hope this works okay. We'll find out if my guess was right. Oh, that works. I don't mind being a few spots off. Yeah, I kind of figured that was going to happen. I didn't know if I had it quite correct there or not. Okay, so that should work as far as going out. Let's see, do we have any fuel on us? We do not. Ouch, that's gonna make that hard to have it right. Well, we'll worry about that in a few seconds. So these are actually more or less set up so we could use the two-way, you know, use the track. Let's see, where's my straight track? Right there, straight. Let's put that there for the moment. Okay, so we want... would that take us... that would keep us out and away from there, so that's good. And then, what I really want is, let's see. Okay, we'll see if that's right. I don't know if I just did that wrong or if I did it right. Yep, we're good. Okay. Might as well do this the fast way instead of, normally I wouldn't do this, but, since we kind of need it, let me make sure this is gonna be right. Okay. So if we put, that'd be the outbound. That'd be the inbound. I don't think that's right. Well, we can change the signals if it's wrong. No, that's inbound. That's outbound. Okay. Okay, we don't have no power connection yet, so. Okay, so right now all we're going to get is a mess up here, but that's the inbound one. So this one here needs to connect to this one. Okay. This one here needs to connect there. I think what we're going to do for right now is we're going to get rid of all this extra track that we don't need. Okay. We'll just get rid of all that there too. Oops. What did it do that? Oh, it did take it out. Okay. Yeah, I kind of figured it was going to do that. Okay. We'll get rid of that. Alright. We're probably running over on our time, but I'm not worried about it right now. Okay. That was wrong there. Here. Let's just put the curve in. That's just as easy. Okay, we need to get rid of that and that. And that. Okay, so that'll work. It's not a perfect curve, but it'll work. So I guess that's our inbounds and outbounds. Oh my gosh, how did we run out of, or are we out? Oh, it just, yeah, we're not getting a whole lot of, looks like we got lots of trains up here coming in. I hope we're not out of blue, but looks like we're okay. I'm hoping we don't have to, but if we do, once this field is depleted, we can put in a second iron, or we can change this to copper and put iron here and iron here, you know. It's going to take a little bit to drain the system, but if we do. But I have a feeling that's what we might have to do at some point. Okay, so what we're going to do is take and make sure this train can make it back and forth to here. Yeah, it's starting to look a little thin right now. But that's just due to the fact that we're really using up a lot of blue ore. what's nice is this one's nice and full, so when we do get to there, okay, that should be 100, right around 100. You should be 0. You should be right around 200. There we go. That'll work. Let's rename this to I think it's West Foundry. Yeah. Iron plate loading. Oh, sure, the autosave would come in right at this while I'm trying to type. Oh, it did go. Okay. Ah, shoot. There we go. Okay. So we should have some coal on us. Oh, that's right, I need to put a coal train in here, don't I? We'll get that done here in a few seconds. I just want to get this train set up for here. Add iron plate loading, inventory full. Then add, I think we're going to green chip, iron ore, or iron drop. I'll go inventory empty. And as usual, I like to take the trains for a spin myself, just to make sure that we can get all the way around the track. So this will be our first... Okay, first train's going over there. I don't know if the train got him or if I got him. But one way or another, he was dead. So we're probably going to have to come back and set up lasers. Looks like we got a train just sitting down there on the track. Why are we going this way? That seems kind of ridiculous. Maybe we don't have the tracks connected over there either. Must not. We're gonna have to do some track connecting. Yeah, see there's a train I think sitting right there on the track. For whatever reasons, probably doesn't have no fuel or anything, or doesn't know where it's going, one of the two. Okay, so this is the reason why we go and ride the train to see where they go. Why aren't you going? Okay. Looks like everything's there. I don't understand why we're getting a blue light right there. I understand why we have a red light there, but do we need a green right there? Yes, now the system will let it go. And we can jump back in our train. This is taking us up to the top here. Okay, it does look like we're getting some flowing going. You know, they're getting enough. They're starting to get some from the other stations, so that's a good thing. Yeah, we have. Well, we should be able to come right up here on this track, shouldn't we? Oh, that's the ammo. Well, yeah, we should be able to come right up from the ammo dump and come right across. I think what the problem is, I think I already know. I'm gonna jump off here. I think we're not connected to the outer tracks going the other direction. And that is exactly what's going on here. I don't know where that train's going, but whatever. Okay, so we need one right there. One right there. And we need one here, but I think we're gonna have a problem trying to put one in there. That's the exit from the whole system? Yeah. Let me see here. Maybe we can take this out temporarily. Yeah, it don't look like it's in the bad spot or anything. Well, so that's the problem. We're gonna run into that problem. But I think we'll be okay with lights. I'm not sure. Hopefully we'll be okay. We're gonna have to have a light, a crossing light on each one of these. And then we'll need, oh, it's got its own spot, don't worry about it. I hate when it does that, tells you that there's not a spot to store it. I don't know if that's a bug or not, but it's something anyway. So that should actually work there. So what, this comes up this way and out, so it should be okay because we got both. We got these two where they're supposed to be. It shouldn't cause any trouble. Alright, so we let our train go and it's out here running around now. I think once we get a couple trains coming in here, we should actually be okay. We're gonna see what we need. We might need to build another train, I'm not sure. Well, we really need another more trains coming in from up above, but there's just not enough loading up there to keep up with 4 trains. Okay, so our other train should be, I don't know if it's down here or if it's somewhere else. What's going on with this? Why are you guys red? Because we're not getting any blue down here, that's why. Yeah, I kind of figured that might happen once I start opening up the floodgates down here. So everything's working here. I think they get, let's run back over with the train again. Shouldn't take too long to fill that. So this got 147 iron in it, so, or I mean 147 copper, or coal, whatever you want to call it. I'll get that right sooner or later. So, in a way, I wish we had the rocket fuel up here so we could have that in here as well. Right now, we're just waiting on other trains that are slowly leaving. I wish there was a way to actually, like, click the signals and prioritize stuff. Because I like to be able to say, you know, a train coming from this way has priority over the other train. Might be something to suggest to the devs, I don't know. I know you can use, I think you could do it with like combinators or something like that. You could actually set it up so that it read if this light, you know, if there's a train coming, so in other words the train was yellow, it would prioritize that train or something over the other one, make the other train wait. Okay, so this seems to be working good. We're just going to leave that one train running. We'll set up a second one later. Oh wow, are we really out of ore? I mean, we got one side of ore, but the other side is just empty. That's not good. Let's see, we should have, let's grab them out of the front car though, first. Huh, imagine that. We're just gonna go take care of the biter problem and one attacks us. If the train don't get him, I will. Because I'm not gonna have these biters cause me trouble. It should be right there. Stupid spitter. Die. Okay, so we're gonna go out here on this side of the track, and I want to protect the entire thing. I wish I had walls right now, but I don't. We might have to set this one up here and start doing stuff. Let's see, now if I remember correctly, I can just drag and... Oh, that one's not going to drag properly because of... number one, because I'm not close enough to it. Huh? Yeah, these ones are catching them from the poles, so they're not picking it up properly. So I'll just have to set each one manually. How come do I get too far in every now and then? Yeah, see, it won't place it if I hold the key like I'm supposed to. Alright, I don't know if we have enough, okay, where's that attack coming at? That's way up there, holy cow. Well, I guess we're gonna have to go fix that after we're done here. I have a feeling we're going to run out of lasers. But I really don't care right now. I know we got kind of... Oops. Yeah, we ran out of lasers. I figured that much. I'm just going to have to come out here and just make a bunch of the other things and just destroy these buggers as much as I can. Just send them back even further. Oh, now we're completely out of blue. I have a feeling we're gonna have to take that center point and set it up better. I ain't gonna have no choice. Well, that was close. Not like trying to kill yourself. Okay, so up here somewhere, I'm gonna look at time-wise. I guess we're actually right close to the end of the video, so I'm gonna stop it right here and I'm gonna run up and get rid of these biters.